Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new installation in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. This is where you and I look at new and upcoming releases and discuss if we're going to spend our money on it. Now, on my channel we had a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui, and for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Starting off strong, we are on the Trend Mood 1 page on Instagram, and they have a spring collection from Chantecaille. Now, I do these Will I Buy It videos fairly often, and this released, I think, the day that I uploaded the last video, so I just knew I had to do another installment. So this is the Chantecaille Spring 2023 Wild Meadows 25th Anniversary Collection. The information reads, support Villa Abatis Cultural Association and their work protecting the biodiversity of Romania's Carpathian Mountains. So here we have the Wild Meadows Eye Quartet, the Wild Meadows Blush, and there are going to be two blushes. And there's also going to be the Wild Meadows Lip Cheeks. The shade Meadow, a peachy nude, Carpathia, a soft apricot, and Crocus, a bright pink. I'm glad that these are new colors because they often do the similar shades for the lip cheeks, and it's kind of annoying, like every single release of very similar colors. But these are going to be like light pinks, nudie colors, very light, very soft. I love the packaging. I love all of this. I love the detailing. I love the flowers. I love the pinks. I know. Pinks and florals for spring.
They're showing a lot of florals right now, so I was thinking I could do a
Florals
shoot.
for spring. Groundbreaking.
I know, it isn't groundbreaking, I know, but guess what? I don't care. I like what I like. I love this. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks lovely. I also love that there's only one eyeshadow palette this time because it just makes my choices much easier. These just look like soft, everyday colors. It reminds me a little bit of Easter with the pink and the yellow. I'm interested to see the two bottom shades. They look more neutral everyday, and it looks like one side is going to be more shimmer and one side is going to be more matte. For the blushes, there is Anemone, a vivid raspberry, and Apple Blossom, a fresh pink. So pretty, so floral. I love it. I love the aesthetic. I love the packaging. I think it looks lovely. I'm very excited for this. For this collection, for me, it's a oui. I wouldn't purchase every single item. I would pick like the eyeshadow palette, one blush, and one lipstick personally. But let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on the packaging, the florals, etc.? Do you think it's not groundbreaking enough for spring? Let me know in the comments, but for me, it's a oui. Moving over to Victoria Beckham, she has a new eyeliner out. This is part of her Satin Kajal liner collection. I have some. These are great. These are like the most buttery, creamy liners on the market. It's like applying a stick of butter on your eye, but in a good way. They're so smooth. And she has a new shade out called Surfside. I love blue. I love blue liner. I love blue eyeshadow. I just love a blue eye look. And if you look at the photo here, it looks like a dark blue. It looks like a navy, but I think it's lighter than her previous shade called Navy Noir. That color looks like a deeper navy. And this Surfside here looks like it has a little bit of shift to it. Maybe a little bit of gold or something that isn't quite matte. And it does look a bit lighter. I think it's very pretty. She keeps releasing liners that I keep wanting to purchase. I don't think that there's an arm swatch of this new Surfside here. Oh wait, no, I lied. It's at the very bottom. So at the very bottom we have the navy and then Surfside. So you can see that Surfside is a bit brighter. It's going to have a little bit of shift to it, but it's not super sparkly. Anyway, this is new on the market and I thought I would share it with you because a lot of you like Victoria Beckham as well. And let me know if you're going to get this and also which one is your favorite from her. I think for me it's going to be a oui. I don't know if I'll get it immediately, but it is a oui. I'm going to keep this on my peripheral mind and just check back every now and then to see if she has like a free shipping or something like that. Now moving over to Sephora because there are so many new releases at Sephora right now. I cannot keep up with it. So the first one here is from Makeup by Mario. I've gotten so many comments about this one here. This is the Surreal Skin Liquid Foundation. A few of you have asked me if I'm going to pick it up, if I'm going to review it. I don't know. Let's see what this is about. What is this? So it claims it's a natural finish, long-wearing liquid formula with medium coverage that's meant to be hydrating. It's supposed to be a breathable, luminous foundation that can be built up effortlessly, blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long-wearing coverage. It is always nice to have a more medium to full coverage foundation. Like I like a light coverage. I'm wearing the Chanel Complexion Touch, which is pretty light, but every now and then it is nice to have a more solid medium coverage foundation in your arsenal. I don't know. I think I need to see this in person. I need to go to Sephora. I need to get my steps in at Sephora and see it in person. But I've seen a lot of this bubbling up online. A lot of people are curious about it. I like that it looks, I mean, it says it's medium but buildable, so maybe you can sheer it out. It says it's a natural finish. So I like when it's medium coverage but natural at the same time, not like a heavy cake face. This is permanent. It's new, but listen, you don't have to rush and get it. If you want to, you can, but you don't need to run right away unless you really want to. So for me, this is a peut-être, a maybe. Like, I think I would give this a try. I just, realistically, I don't think I need a new foundation right now. I have a new one that I'm going to be reviewing soon. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see, maybe. I do like that it has like a luminous finish. So let's just put like a pin in that one. It's a maybe. Moving over to Charlotte Tilbury. She has the new Glow Glide Face Architect highlighters here. And these are 6 colors. The compact looks nice. I like the little stars in the compact. I like a little embossing and a little bit of detail. In this photo here, you can see that there are 2 brushes that they're promoting this with. One is a face brush and one looks like an eyeshadow brush just to highlight key points of your face. Now, it claims that the powder glides on like liquid. It has multifaceted pigments which would catch the light even more, and it has a blurring effect with smoothing emollients. Interesting. Now, if we look at the models, these are photoshopped, they always are, but it looks like this highlighter, it looks like it's a liquid highlighter and that it's so intense. I don't know which one they use. Oh, they used Gilded Glow on this model here. But then this model here, to me, that's like a little bit too much highlighter. Like I like a highlighter just like anyone else, but that's like a lot. So I think I would go a little bit lighter, but it looks very, very, very intense, very, yeah, like a liquid highlighter. It almost looks like they just doused your face with liquid highlighter in this photo here. So the 6 colors available are Gilded Glow, a true gold, Moonlit Glow, an incandescent ivory, Champagne Glow, sparkling champagne. That is typically my type of highlighter shade that I like. Pillow Talk Glow, a neutral pearly pink. That also looks really pretty. Rose Gold, a true rose gold, gorgeous, and then Bronze Glow, a golden bronze. So they do have a nice shade range here, and again, you could use this as highlighter and a bit of eyeshadow. So let me know. I think for me, it's a non merci. Like I like highlighter, but I'm not the highlighter girl. It isn't, like it's often a makeup item that I skip. I'm just like, meh. Today I just did, like I evened out my complexion and did some blush. I didn't even put on highlighter. I didn't need it. So for me, it's a non merci. Sound off down below. And then we have a new concealer here from Selena Gomez at Rare Beauty. This is the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. This is a super lightweight liquid that invisibly brightens, hydrates, and awakens the under eyes with a sheer, flexible coverage for a fresh look. It's supposed to be light coverage with a radiant finish. Interesting. It's vegan, it's hydrating, it has 0 parabens in it. I'm curious because the shade range is really small. There's only 6 shades available, but it says under eye brightener. It doesn't say under eye concealer, and it did say that it had like a flexible coverage. So I don't think that this is a concealer. I think it's a brightener that you can use alone or in conjunction with a concealer here. It also does have a light coverage. It claims that this is a no makeup to reduce dark circles and discoloration for a refreshed look. Interesting. And it says here that these are flexible shades. So this is not going to be a concealer, like a concealer that's going to correct and hide everything. I think it's more for discoloration. You could use it to spot correct as well. You know, I think this is the type of product, because at first I was very confused with only 6 shades, especially from Selena Gomez. I'm like, oh, I just expect more from that brand, but I think this is going to be like a no makeup just to hide a little bit, and or mix it with a more full coverage or medium coverage concealer. I think this is a non merci. I'm trying to think of what scenarios I would want to use this for, like if I have like a no makeup day. I mean, maybe, perhaps, but I don't know. I think it's a non merci for me. Sorry, Selena, I'm gonna skip on this one here. It's not for me. Now we have some better photos here of the Natasha Denona Mini Pastel Palette. This is limited edition. I think I showed some promo photos that looked like they were Xeroxed or something, not very clear. But here we have some better photos, and this is so fun. I love the colors. I love the blue, the green, the pink, everything. It looks extremely fun. So here we have some arm swatches, promo photos, always take a grain of salt. But this looks very fun, very festive, just very bright and spring. It gives me florals. It's nice. These are going to be mostly metallic finish with one matte. I think the green is the only matte. The rest are going to be more metallic. Personally, I think I will go ahead and skip this one. It's not for me, although I do like these fun colors. I'm very picky when it comes to which blues and which greens that I like and that I gravitate towards. I can appreciate this, but it's a non merci. It's a no for me, but I do encourage Natasha Denona to come out with more of these mini palettes, because it's funny that for her, a mini palette is 5 shadows and a 4 shadow palette is my standard default. So I will encourage the mini palettes, but I'm going to skip. It's going to be a no. And then the last segment here is all Dior. Dior has several new products. Like I mentioned a few months ago, they are reformulating a bunch of products, and they have reformulated the Forever Skin Correct Full Coverage Concealer. So I have this one here from a few years ago. I used the shade 2WP. I use it as a concealer. It can be a corrector. It can be a foundation. It's a wonderful multi-use product. And so they have reformulated it for reasons. My shade is still there, 2WP. Fingers crossed it's the same color. Hopefully it matches exactly. This is natural finish, hydrating, long wearing, and full coverage. I don't know what the difference is with this new one and the one that I have, because I would say that the one that I have is natural finish, hydrating, long wearing, and full coverage. I don't know exactly what the difference is. So it says here this is a transfer proof full coverage concealer that delivers up to 24 hours of wear and hydration, visibly corrects blemishes, and reduces the look of under eye circles. Liquid texture. It's full coverage. What else is in here? I don't know. It has iris extract, wild pansy extract, free of parabens, free of other things. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like, how is this different than the other one? I don't know. I'm sure that they've changed the ingredient list. They did this with the Dior lip maximizers, the plumping lip glosses. They changed the ingredient list, and they said that they have more naturally sourced ingredients, like I think like 97%, something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I imagine that they have changed the ingredient list for this as well, because the concealer just came out like 2 years ago, so it's confusing that they're reformulating it. But however, Dior has discontinued the Air Flash foundation, the spray one, which was a huge top seller, but I heard that they discontinued that for environmental reasons because it wasn't sustainable. the way that they were making it, and it just wasn't great for the environment. So I imagine that this reformulation also has to do with that. I'm guessing. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you know more information as to why there's been a reformulation. For me personally, I'm going to say non merci to repurchasing the exact concealer. I am going through it, but I'm not anywhere near done, and I don't want to buy the exact same concealer in the exact same shade. Like, it's one thing for lip gloss because you can have multiple lip gloss shades, but like I don't need two of the exact same concealer. So I'm gonna wait for this one to run out, and then I'll get the new formulation, and hopefully this formulation sticks around for a little bit. For me, it's a non merci. Okay, moving on to the Capture Totale Dream Skin 1 Minute Mask. I have owned this in the past, I have used it, and I have really enjoyed it. So this must just be a reformulation because this is not new, but this is a 1 minute mask. It's a flash mask. So let's say you wake up and you're feeling not so refreshed. Maybe you have a super long day, or maybe you have like an event in the evening and you want to just regenerate, refresh yourself. This is a 1 minute mask. You leave it on for 1 minute. It boosts the glow of your skin. It exfoliates very gently, but only in 1 minute. So you can do this really lightly, brush your teeth, do whatever, and then rinse it off, and it gets rid of dead skin cells. It's great for a bit of dullness, uneven texture. If you're getting a little bit of breakouts, you can just go ahead and apply that. You can also spot correct. Let's say you have some pores you want to like unclog. You can go ahead and do that as well. I've really enjoyed it as a mask. I think it's great. It's sort of like a flash, like I need to awaken my skin. I think it's great. I might buy this again. I don't need it instantly, but I would say oui. It's a oui for me. It's just not this exact second, but if you're into this type of treatment, something very simple, very quick, and you just want to get rid of dead skin cells, unclog some pores, and just brighten up your complexion, this is a good mask for that. Moving on to the Dior Forever Velvet Veil Matte Primer. So this is a radiant finish. It's supposed to be hydrating. It's supposed to be good for dullness, uneven texture. It has no parabens, and it's also a liquid formula. So it's a radiant foundation primer that delivers up to 24 hours of hydration. It's supposed to enhance your makeup and leave your skin looking luminous, but it's also matte at the same time. How intriguing. This is meant to be blurring and mattifying. I love blurring. Give me like a nice Instagram filter in a makeup product. I love that. So blurring and mattifying reduces the appearance of pores and blemishes and visibly refines texture. You can wear this alone, wonderful, for a smooth, no makeup look, or under foundation for a more seamless application and to extend the wear of makeup. Primer can do that. It can help extend your makeup wear, which is always great. And this is universal. There's no color, so it's for any skin tone. I think that's interesting. I would definitely maybe try a little sample first, but it sounds great. I think it's going to be wonderful. I think I would give this a try. I like that it's matte but luminous. In my mind, I think I was traumatized in the past from more matte finish products that tended to be super dehydrating, but now matte products tend to be more like a soft velvet. So I would say oui. It's a oui for me. And then last but not least, we also have the Dior Forever Glow Veil Makeup Primer. So we have the twin of the matte primer here. Interesting. Now I feel very conflicted. So this is a radiant finish. It's supposed to be good for pores, supposed to be hydrating. It's also meant to be good for dullness, uneven texture. And it says, and according to Sephora, it says that it's best for oily skin. Now I'm confused. Are you confused? Why is the Glow Veil Makeup Primer good for oily skin? I'm confused. Okay. I may have to inquire with some expertise at Dior because I think that must be wrong. That must be the information for the matte primer. No? I'm so confused. But anyway, let's keep going. A radiant foundation primer that delivers up to 24 hours of hydration, enhances makeup, and leaves the skin looking luminous. Has a radiant finish, is a liquid formula. The Forever Glow Veil is made up of 97% natural origin ingredients, is supercharged with hyaluronic acid for intense, lasting hydration. So This one here is going to help the appearance of your makeup, refine the skin texture, and leave a more radiant looking complexion. You could use this on its own if you wanted to for like, I don't know, just a beautiful complexion. However, this one here will not make your makeup last as long. If you want something to extend the wear of your makeup, go with the matte finish. And I'm still confused. Why would the glow primer be better for oily skin? But anyway, that is that. That is the roundup of new makeup releases, ones that are coming out on the horizon very, very shortly. For all of the new formulations and new products from Dior, for me it's a oui, but I'm not going to buy everything this instant. I'm just going to wait. Like, it's not necessary to buy like 5 new foundations for the sake of buying 5 new foundations, but leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're getting or what you're spending your money on. I'm sure many of you have already started getting some of these releases. It's interesting that I think every single January, there's always a ton of new foundations. I don't know if you've noticed, but January, like New Year, New Me, tends to always be new foundation time. A lot of brands drop new foundations around this time for whatever reasons. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I come out with a lot of these types of videos, and if you want information about new makeup launches, luxury beauty, make sure you are subscribed. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.